Y'all didn't y'all heard none of that? I was singing my heart out. Yo, Charlotte, Rebecca, thank you for giving me the real. Uh, I did not hear myself. I mean, I was hearing myself because I'm monitoring my audio, but I had muted. Yes, I was singing. I was singing. Grateful, 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 grateful. I was doing the whole thing. I could read lips, but that was not easy. Listen, I had it on. You can't see my face from this side. I'm almost a faceless channel when I'm like this. Almost faceless. Uh, uh yes, I knew that Tamaris would have been like, you gotta sing these songs. I put them up there. You better sing. All out of sorts this morning. I feel like Pittsburgh Steelers today, right? Yolanda will know what I'm talking about. Be like, right now, I feel like the Steelers because of the whooping that the Ravens put on them this weekend. Lord have mercy. That was y'all. Y'all weren't right. Y'all were not right. Yes, sir. Please sing again. Okay, I will in a moment. But I wanted to say hello because I saw some people come in, and I was done singing. I was done singing. First off, my comments weren't showing. I'm like, why is my comments not coming up? I wanted to greet Homesick Mac when he came on. I was like, yo, Homesick Mac, bless them fingers. I was just like, let's go. Right. So on my pedal, I have a button that will put up the last comment. So it Ecamm has a function that will allow you to display the last comment that pops on the screen. So when it came up, I was like, oh, bless them fingers, Dave. Hi, everyone. So I put it on and like, oh, but it's like, I said, okay, let me do it. Let me do it. And it wasn't going. I'm like, oh. And I realized, oh, you're not in the right scene. There's no comments on that other scene. So you got to get it together. Right. I believe I was on this scene right here. And comments were not coming up on this scene. There's just no way. Comments ain't doing that. So now the comments will come. Good morning, Christine, Judah. Good morning. Getting the girls ready to go. Nayeli, Ayana, Adira. I don't think Adira is going to school yet. She's just about coming up on 2 years old. 1 year, 1 year, 1.5. Plenty of grace. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Plenty of grace was around before. So we're grateful today for all of you. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Rebecca. Yo, so glad you are here. And she typed the house command where if you like yarn, you can jump over there and get her. She's making content, usually live, tagging people in the community, the homesteading community, gardening community, yarners. What do you call someone who yarns? a yarner. I don't know. I'm just curious. The question just came to me, so I asked it. I also saw First Floor Audio in the audience. First Floor Audio. So I was trying to like, oh yeah, let me put him on screen, and my scenes wouldn't work. Wouldn't work. So I was saying good morning to you. I am Hudson Orina. Hudson Orina. Yes. Hudson, send me your um send me an email to remind me. Or you could also go on my socials, Instagram. I believe it's Instagram. I have TikTok as well, but I'm not over there communicating with people on that platform. Or leave a comment under this video after we're done. David Hunt link /bio has all of my information there. You can also send me an email on there, and that will do it. Also send me an email here. That will also work. I am Hudson Arena. Cool. Oh, okay, Grace, thank you. To the musician community. Yo, that's fire. Thank you, Lee, for coming in today. Okay, so let me make sure. Singing Psalms Together is also in here. Good morning, everyone. I'm so homesick. Is a homesick Mac is in the audience. Yo. Said good morning, David. I thought my phone was broken. No, I was just muted. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Did you hear me play the piano at least? The piano should have been making noise. I was like, great is your mercy towards me. Okay, so I'm going to sing this real quick so Tamaris can say, it's like, David, you didn't sing for me. Your loving kindness towards me, your tender mercies I see day after day, forever grateful towards me. Your loving kindness towards me, great is your mercy towards me, great is your grace. 'Cause I'm grateful, I'm grateful. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is is flowing from my heart, flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart is gratefulness. Yeah. This is called Grateful by Hezekiah Walker, the author of the song. Yes. So good. It's water. It's not tea. It's just water. See, I don't know if I could tilt it so you see. It's water. It's not tea. Water. And this was the initial creator camp mug. Camp creator camp. Amen. So grateful today. So grateful today. Okay. It's like I was enjoying the piano. Didn't know um there was singing along with it. Oh yeah, no, I was singing my heart out. It's a good thing I didn't switch to I didn't switch to my to this it would have been a disaster. It would have been a disaster. Come on, internet. Behave. I want to connect with all different types of audience. Hey, Mac, if you would, well, Rebecca, you're a moderator. You can just go to their channels. But for those of you who don't know, First Floor Audio is a composer, producer, arranger, and he creates music live as well as he also has live shows similar to this one where he's playing music and songs that he has either recorded. Yeah, so some of these songs he's recorded his own covers of, and you're allowed to. Now, the copyright owners of music allow you to utilize their songs. I think copyright strikes are not as um, onerous as they used to be, right? So people have the opportunity to you can play a cover legally on a live stream. You just can't sell it in a you have to have a mechanical license to sell like a hard copy, like a CD or a cassette or a track or a LP now. Um, they've come back around. Um, so yeah, so that's a thing. So Lee does that on his channel, and Homesick Mac, the red guy, you know, um, up there in the chat. Homesick Mac is a musician in his own right. Now, Lee, I know, plays the piano and he plays the guitar, he plays the drums and the bass. And he does all the things using MIDI, using a PC, and he's coming in on Ableton Live. This is his main digital audio workstation. I'm using a Mac. I also use PC. Don't get it twisted, y'all. I am OS agnostic, but for live streaming, especially, I use the Mac. And a lot of people swear by OBS. No, no, no shade, but I have been using Ecamm Live for my live streaming needs for the longest time, and it is amazing. But anyway, so I use the Mac and I use Ecamm Live and I use Logic. This just logically follows. Some people swear by Pro Tools. I started using Pro Tools and I was like, this is not for me. And Logic just seems to be the logical thing because it goes through from GarageBand, right? GarageBand is the free version of Logic or the precursor to Logic. But yeah, Lee is a creative person, as is Lee's creative as well as Homesick Mac. So Homesick Mac plays slide guitar. Um, so if you see this guy right here, it is a slide. The guy there on the left. Well, you might, yeah, it's on the left as you're looking at it. It's on the left, this side right here. Oh, now he's gone. He's only up there for like 15 seconds or 20 seconds. I forget how long I set it to be. Um, and then it goes away. So that way, if I'm playing and I put the comment up with my foot, I don't have to find it again to remove it. It just goes away. And yeah, so Mac plays slide guitar. So, oh snap! Is it still in the car? I had got a slide finally that fits my fingers. Mac, you'd be proud of me. I haven't used it yet, but I got it. I got it. It's like I do play a little guitar, not a lot, but a little bit. Um, Matter of fact, this week in church I played guitar. That was interesting. So thank you, I am Hudson Arena, for typing house. Charlotte sometimes came in, and Lee. Okay, Lee even typed it. Lee, I'm proud of you, man. You typed it in there and made it work. Made it work. They said good morning to you already, Ravenstalk. And thank you, Charlotte, so much for giving me my uh, notification. It's like, hey, you were singing? We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know. So, okay. I am just making sure that I don't miss anyone. Gave you my link there and my email. Wisdom, good morning. Blessings to you. So glad that you have come in there. I gotta talk. That's a thing. I'm gonna put in a request to Ecamm so that when someone puts in a YouTube specific emoji, that we can see it on the stream. I know that StreamYard has this problem. Everyone has this problem. StreamYard has this problem, and um, all of the other, Restream, EVMux, uh, OBS, Ecamm, all of the comment people have this issue where they're trying to render the emoji, right? So when I look at Plenty of Grace's emoji, this is a standard emoji. The smiley face with the hearts around it, right? I know this. How is this called? That was Grateful. Grateful by Hezekiah Walker. Um, but as Wisdom put the face red heart shape, right? It's the red face that's like a heart, and it has the blue, um, I guess is a collar, the blue collar around it, like for a shirt, a blue shirt with the face, the red heart goes into it, like red heart, but with the blue around it. Oh man, face red. I need to get them to do that. Anyway, that's an aside, right? See, like Tamara's here. Those are standard emojis, and so they render fine. Grateful by Hezekiah. Yes, that is the one. That is the one. Plenty of Grace says, talking about tea, water, tea, you and the Holy Spirit, tea, making you royalty. Okay, I feel you. That's awesome. Right. So you do still get okay. First floor is making sure we understand the difference. Copyright claims are still what the creators are allowed to take, and they can do copyright strikes too. It's their music, but YouTube has gone to bat for us and negotiated with the major distributors of music, and oh yeah, they've gone to bat with the major distributors of music. And I was watching uh a YouTuber. She's an attorney. Her name, don't remember her name, but it's Top Music Attorney is the name of the channel. Top Music Attorney. Lee, you might want to check them out. Top Music Attorney. And their channel is dedicated to helping creatives, particularly musicians, because she's a musician herself, and make sure that you view yourself as a record label, because it's the record labels that hold access to the masters. So you think of people like Prince, you think of people like Michael Jackson, you think of people like Stevie Wonder, right? Especially Stevie's case, Motown owns the majority of his the record label. When you sign a contract with a record label, they own the masters, meaning you record a track, that thing goes platinum or whatever. The record company is the one that owns the recording. So you can't just take your recording and license it with um with Warner Brothers for a movie or something like that. The record company is the one that really is in charge, and it's been that way for years. And Lee can talk to you about because I heard him talk about it one Saturday night when I first was like got on in connection with him. He's like, "Hey, it's rough out here as a musician, as the creative, as the one that makes the music, that produces the music. It's rough. It's rough, and setting yourself up as a record label is not hard. It is not hard. And it's as any musician coming on, I just advise you to do that. We actually have a lawyer in the building. Ravens Talk with Yolanda is a lead. I don't know if copyright law is something that she works with. I not asked her specialty, and it is something to make sure you understand. But as a creative, even you're using, if you use someone's music or you play someone's video or something like that in your, your thing, you got to be very careful about it. Very, very, very careful about it. You got to be very, very careful about it because they can claim, especially if you're a monetized channel, is one of the streams of revenue for your channel is AdSense from YouTube. And so they can take the ad revenue from your videos, right? So I play covers, um, and more often than not, these videos are claimed by the algorithm. But I'm not fully monetized. I'm not getting AdSense revenue, anyways. So I'm not worried about it. I guess it probably would start to make sense once I hit my 4,000 watch hours in a year. I'm up there. It's like 3,400 right now. Just about 600 more needed. But um yeah, finding the strategy. So finding the strategy is important to make sure you can get your channel monetized. But by playing your own original songs, sort of kind of like Lee does on Tuesday nights. He writes his own music, and Thursday nights he plays the songs that he has been recording during COVID, as well as songs that he's written previous to that. One of the songs that Lee plays, First Floor Audio, he plays a song called The Only Thing That Matters Is Now. The only time that matters is now. Being present in this moment. And I find that it is a powerful, powerful, powerful reminder to be present, say hello with Frugal Mom while she is on the screen. Like I should be saying hello instead of wool gathering and talking about Lee. But to Sherry, good morning to you. Welcome on the show today. So glad you're able to just make your presence known. And plenty of grace is saying royalty is who he made us to be. We are royal people. It's actually said that in the Bible there. It's saying good morning. Wow. Okay. I have used Nuendo, Cubase, Sound Studios, and Ableton 9 and 11. So grateful for that. It's like, oh, you're much too kind, Dave. Thank you for the shout out. I promise to start delivering more content very soon. Yeah, Lee, you moved. When I moved last year, March and April, I was gone for 2 months, and I was firing on all cylinders. I I took a break, and as I was moving, because I broke the studio down, and once I did that, I told myself, listen to this. I told myself that I could not make content because I didn't have all of the stuff. Right. When I mean all of the stuff, I mean like the battle station. I didn't have the battle station set up, so there was no way for me to make content. And that is just not true. That is just not true. You don't have to have all of the stuff to make content. In fact, I have made content with Restream. I have made content with um with StreamYard, and I have access to StreamYard, but I don't have my own. Once I started using Ecamm, I got rid of my personal copy. I do have access to it because my job has the license for the pro tier in StreamYard, especially, and the in Restream it is well, yes, the pro tier in Restream as well, because we pretty much just use it for um, streaming and things. Have up access to up to 8 channels, regardless. So yeah, it is it is a very good way to do it. So you can use just go direct into YouTube Studio. You have your phone. You could use your phone right there and do it. I know, but you like to have your content and be able to show your hands with the multiple cameras and stuff, and that's fine. It's great. Your content is fire. Your content is fire, Mac. So we appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I know I'm gonna hold you to that promise. We're gonna hold you to let's clap it up for Mac. We're holding it to that promise. I'm always thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And look at Rebecca pulling it out. Mac, Mac could drop his own link. He has the wrench. Uh and he can just anyone can just type house when they want to drop the link. Um, so that's why I don't make everybody blue. You can just type um, scrub through the comments. You'll be able to find the people that typed it and drop it. Or wisdom, if you would, just type the word house. He's like, when are we gonna hear? Oh, let's do it right now. I was walking through one of the local coffee shops here in. Oh, gotta turn my strap around. And I saw this guitar. I was just like, "Oh man, this is a Epiphone clone or a Gibson clone, Celeste Paul Epiphone, but like the bass model, like the bass model." Now I gotta play a song. I don't know. I wasn't planning to play the guitar today. I just called to say I love you. I don't know. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom. I think I'm out of tune. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. It always helps to be in tune. Now, if you'll hear this, listen to this as it gets in tune. You can hear if you listen. Well, I'm listening with headphones, so I can hear a lot. When it gets in tune, there is no variation in the song. It just sounds like one tone. Boom, boom. Listen to the one. Boom, boom. Turn it up so you really hear it. Let's try this one first. That's good. So now I can come back to the. That sounds so much better. That sounds so much better. It's like, oh man, I was not playing, so I hadn't tuned the guitar up ahead of time. And I don't have a pick. So you're only gonna get. Oh. Anyway, so hit it. Just get. Let's get. I don't have a. My classic. Okay. Try this. Now this is dry. There's no effects on this guitar. It's. What a moment you have brought me through such freedom. I have found in you, you're the healer who makes all things new. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not going back, moving ahead, here to declare to you my past is over and you things are made new. Render my life to Christ. I'm moving forward. Oh, not going back, moving ahead, here to declare to you my past is over and you things are made new. Surrender my life to Christ. I'm moving forward. You make all things new, yes, you make all things new, and I will follow you forward. You make all things new, yes, you make all things new, and I will follow you forward. Yeah, right. I still need some fine tuning. That's so I'm not running through my digital audio workstation today. That one's just using a straight from the guitar into the Rodecaster. I guess I could probably put some effects on there, but that's a project for another time. What are we looking at? 6:59, y'all. It's about that time. I didn't get to talk about what I was going to talk about because I started just reacting to the comments. David, full of, and I'm so far behind. I gave up on my giftings with no help. Surely will do so in heaven. You can get into it now, singing psalms together. This guitar, I paid, I think it might have been $80. And guitars, I've paid 800 for other guitars. Like this is my Gibson clone. I have a Strat, Fender Strat, and some other guitars. I have a Taylor acoustic, but that's in my bedroom, and it's right next to my bed. It's out of the case, sitting there. So I every time I walk past it, I pick it up sometimes and I noodle a little bit and then put it back down. Keep my fingers nimble. You gotta keep the fingers nimble. I'm requesting for a shout out, Hudson Orina. Yes, requesting for a shout out. Listen, Hudson, I don't even know what kind of content you make. I haven't had a chance to check you out yet. Um, so definitely come back on on Wednesday, and we'll have something. We'll have something for you. But you guys check out Hudson Arena. He has put his put his put his put himself out there as a content creator, and I believe that Rebecca has dropped your link. Look at that. Boom. And I will agree with Plenty of Grace. Singing sounds together. Your gifts are encouragement. You encourage me so much. Sometimes you send me a lot of links. I don't get to them all, but they do bless me. It lets me know that someone is thinking about me, and you can utilize the gifts. You have the gift of singing. You do. I have heard you sing. And we really do need to get together. I'll give you a buzz. Some point we can organize another conference and do some shedding into the way the songs are. You hear, so you are a composer. You hear songs in your head, and it's sometimes just hard to get them out, get them musically curated. The creator lives in you. You are a creative. And this goes for everybody. We create in a lot of ways. When you cook, this is all for all of you who do cook. When you cook, you are creating because each and every meal is not the same as the ones you, even if you're able to precisely measure with like a pipette or a burette or your measuring cup is exactly, you have the weight, your scale down to exactly point 0.25, 0.025 of a, in the decibel system. It's like 1/16 or 1/32 of the thing. It's still going to be an extra 0.258 or 0.2589732 as you measure things as accurately as out to 10 decimal places. But the 11th decimal place could be different. So I'm being exact, but each and every meal is like a dash. There's a dash of salt, or you put some sugar in there. Whatever you're making, or it's like a teaspoon of oil. Or whatever it is you're putting. One egg. This egg and that egg may not be the exact same one. They might have a different composition of yolk. Anyway, my point is your creation, it is never the same each and every time. It's different. So as you're going through, you make that creation. So you're creating. So plenty of grace, you are a creator. The creator lives in you. You are a creator, and you utilizing the gifts. I'm here to encourage you. Lee says, I hold all my masters and all works I have done with anyone else. I am essentially a label, but it's extremely low level. No, you're operating at a high level. I disagree with you, Lee. You're operating at a high level. At a high level. At a high level. At a high level. You're operating at a high level. Top music attorney. Oh, there it is. Look at Rebecca. Top music attorney. I've been there in the music scene for long periods. But use those creative gifts for him, and um, you are the moderator of the hour right now. He's like, yay, guitar. I'm so far behind in these comments. He's like, do it, Dave. Man, I don't know. Oh man, I love both piano and guitar. Only guitar is harder with small hands. I enjoy hearing you playing. Ah, man, we gotta fix another camera angle. I could do it. I could do it. I guess I probably could have come from the other side. I forget. I forget. I have another camera on this side. On this side over here. So if I put my hand up, then it puts that in there. But I forget that I have this camera angle. Um, so I could have pulled that one in. It always helps to come on. You better speak that thing. Lisa MD, you better speak that thing. Oh, thank you, Tamaris. And wisdom. Like it sounds great. You guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. How long does it take for a guitar to get out of tune? That depends on the guitar. And for me, it's down here in the basement. It's colder down here than it would be in the living room. Um, as an electric guitar is not as affected by um, variance in temperature, but I keep it down here so that it is not affected by the variance in temperature. Oh man, what? We have a super chat and it is 7:07. I really got to get going, but we want to say thank you for the super chat from over 50 and fantabulous with the 149. Thank you so much. A purple cat. Okay, it's a super sticker. For the super sticker. Thank you. Oh, so gracious of you. Appreciate that. And jumping down to the comments here. So grateful to you all. Sounds great. Yes, it is. So yeah, so it depends on the guitar. Um, on my Strat, I have locking tuners, meaning on the headstock, on the where you have the body of guitar, the neck of the guitar, and the top where the tuning pegs are. I have replaced the original ones with locking tuners, so they usually stay in tune a lot longer, especially on the Strat because the Strat has a whammy bar, so you can make ding, whoa, 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 whoa. You can use the whammy bar to modulate the sound, and that can make it go out of tune even faster. So I have the locking tuners on those, and it really helps. I always have to tune up because I can't keep a constant temperature in the studio. Yeah, and that's true too. So having it's constant. It's like 60, 68, 67 degrees down here in the basement. So that stays. So when I tune it, but it has been sitting for a few days. I played it. I think the last time I played this guitar was Friday night when I was practicing for service on the weekend. Because normally I play keys, and it's a lot easier because I'm playing keys all the time. Guitar, not so much. I have one in my office as well too, because it's easier, takes up less space, and this one is a thin body acoustic, so carbon fiber, which is another reason it doesn't need tuning that much. But wisdom, thank you so much for that first floor audio. Is that why my small harp changes from tuned to untuned after laying it down for 2 days? Absolutely. Like, oh, you play harp? Get out of here. That yo, I gotta hand it to you because harp is another level of of playing right there. Harp is in with the pedals and the different things to switch it out. Yo, yo, much props. Thank you for playing the guitar. You're welcome. It's highly likely, yeah. My current favorite guitar was 700 pounds. 700, yes, and Lee typed house. There it is. And I believe that Didn't lay my heart down. It's like hung it, not in the willow tree, but but the chair. Need to retune before playing. Have a blessed week. The Father has you. Thank you so much. Over 50 and fantabulous. That was so generous of you. Any guitar is better than no guitar in the office. Yeah, I saw this guitar on Amazon. It was a carbon fiber guitar and it had reverb and a whole bunch of things. Yes. Um so I'll have to make a video. I'll have to make a video about that. The guitars in this suite that I have access to. Electric guitars, acoustic guitars. Um I have a nylon string um acoustic that is electric. It's a thin body nylon string. It sounds great. $150 on Amazon. But it's a plug-in. You have to plug in to really get the full effect of it. But it's so sweet sounding. This is like really cheap guitar. That's is like wow, the quality that goes into it. But I have my eye on another one. We'll see what transpires. Big Harp will play someday. Okay, 7:13, y'all. I have got to roll. Got to roll. The Big Harp will play someday. One I got is a small one, but yes, love the big beautiful ones. It has been real. It has been good. It has been really good. But we have got to head on down the door. Um, head on down the road. Have a blessed day, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Looking forward to it. I'll have some more things to say. Make your foundation based on your heart of love. Don't forget to utilize your hands and your voice in multiple ways to make life better for someone else. Be the reason someone smiles today. You're welcome, Mac. Absolutely blessed to be here. And we're looking forward to the next one. Take care. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the other ones around these internet streets or the next video. YouTube is going to display something that they think you should watch. I agree with them. I snagged that from Doc Rock. Doc Rock is like, YouTube is going to be playing a video, is going to show you a video. And I encourage you to, I agree with them. Yo, click on it. If you found value in this, if there's anything that you have questions on, leave a comment down below and we will definitely be back to answer those or maybe even make a video about it. Who knows? We're going to make this thing work in 2025 where we thrive. Have a wonderful day. See you on the flip side.